Okay, everyone, such an exciting video I have planned for you today. In this video, I want to show you how to take these plain coloring pages and mount them onto regular canvas and make it into a surface that you can then paint on. So, super exciting. So what I have here is a page from Jowie Lim's Friends of Nature, and this is a PDF, and I have it printed on cardstock. Now, I love this page except for the background. I don't really like these diamond patterns or whatever in the background, but not to fear. Luckily, I'm going to show you how if you don't like something about a coloring page, you can go ahead and just get rid of it. So I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to show you also one of my pages from my book. So I'm happy with the drawing, so I'm just going to leave it just as it is. So I'm going to show you how, if you're okay with the drawing just exactly as it is, then you can go ahead and do this method. So all you're going to need for this project is a matte medium of some kind. I have here the Liquitex Professional. If you don't like some bits of the pages, then you're probably going to need a pair of scissors or some other way to cut up the page. And then you're also going to need, hold on, a nice big gesso brush or just a big brush of some kind. So you just want something that will cover the page really quickly. And you'll also want soap and water. I have that off camera in my kitchen. So anyway, let's start off first with the easy one. So we'll start off first. And what I do is I shake this up pretty good. And ideally you want to do this actually like far in advance because this gives it bubbles. You probably don't want very many bubbles, but it's okay. And so then before I do anything else to the page, what I'm going to do is just, now it comes in like normally, this is a fresh one, so normally you need a, oh, and of course I broke a nail. People ask me why my nails are short. It's because I'm always using them and breaking them. Okay. So you see it's pretty goopy. Now this is going to act as our glue and as our sealer. So I am just going to go ahead and put a dab or two onto the canvas and spray some all over while I'm at it. Now I'm just going to get it covered, the canvas covered with this stuff. But I'm not trying to be perfect about it or anything. I'm just trying to get a good base coat down. Now I'm going to put the page in the spot I want it. So I think I actually want it with more space at the top than at the bottom. So let me pull it down a little. Okay. And already it's a little tacky, so it's starting to stick, but it's not completely sticking yet. So now I'm going to put this medium right over top. And now the idea is, now this is thick paper, so it's going to take a lot more than normal. But the idea is to saturate the paper completely, so you might want to put more under if it's not sticking completely. Put as much as you need to get it thoroughly saturated so that it really sticks. There we go. Now it's really going down. So we can get this really well covered. So you can see I am not being precious. Just get it covered and get it on there. If there's any spot that doesn't seem like it's sticking, just put a little underneath. Give it a good seal in there. Press really tight down onto the paper. Get it real stuck very well on there. Like so. And I use as much as I think is necessary until the paper is no longer a separate, it can't be separate from the canvas. It's got to feel like it's really, really good on there as one piece. There we go. Now it's really starting to feel like it's one solid object. All right. So then what's great is this right here, this is all just paper on canvas with matte medium. So you just want to probably let this dry overnight. Maybe give it a second coat if it needs it. And then you're ready to go ahead and paint on it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the version where we want to get rid of some of the background. So first what I'm going to do is take a pair of scissors, and I'm simply going to cut out the areas that I want to keep. And this does not have to be perfect, because we're going to be painting over it. But just getting rid of most of these lines, you don't have to get rid of all of them. Just kind of takes it out of there. That way we won't have to put any paint to get rid of them. They just simply won't be there. Okay, so for this area, there's lines there, but there's also a lot of other complicated shapes. So I'm just going to leave them and paint those out. So it all depends on so just by cutting out the lines you don't like, you can really alter a coloring page to be exactly as you like it to be. I also got rid of the border. Don't feel like it's necessary on the canvas. I'm going to get rid of this line. Alright, so now we have this beautiful, beautiful drawing. And I've gotten rid of most of the lines that I don't like, and now we're left with this gorgeous thing. So now this is also printed on that heavyweight cardstock, so I am going to really get a lot of media on this canvas, because now this is in a regular shape. So I want to soak this paper. If you printed it on lighter weight paper, you will not need as much. However, really want to make sure that this sticks. What you hear in the background is my kitty playing with her toys. Oh, bummer. Oh, there we go. Sorry it cut out. I don't know what was missed. But anyway, so now that I've covered the piece with a whole bunch of this matte media, you can see it is ready to paint and mounted on a nice piece of canvas and ready to go. Alright, so that's 2 ways that you can alter your coloring book pages and put them on a different substrate, just to take them to a different place and change it up a bit. Especially if you want to use painting media like acrylic or oil. This is a really nice way of, you know, prepping your pages and getting them ready to do that work. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful, magical time coloring. Bye!